What is up, guys? Welcome to another Behind the Curve Reacts.
Hey, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Behind Curvecast.
Consider supporting us on Patreon. We got some cool bonus content up there. You can take part in polls, kind of help us decide what we're going to react to next. And for just $5, we'll react to whatever you want.
And as always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And speaking of that $5 gets you whatever we want, we got one of those today.
Yes, thank you to Miss Laurie P. We're going to Sarah Bareilles.
Yeah, Sarah B. We saw a little bit of her in our Waitress medley Tony performance.
Yep.
She was good. Really, the star of that was the woman that played the lead.
That was incredible.
Oh, and Sarah Bareilles did sing that, or not sing that. She did write that. Mm-hmm. She wrote that show, which is very cool, or at least the music. And she was a judge on the sing-off.
Yep.
So we do have a little bit of exposure to her, but really not a lot.
Other than the one hit that I can't ever remember that she sang.
Yeah, right.
Is it starts at my toes and
nope, that's Colby Calais.
Okay.
Every time we talk about Sarah Bareilles, you're like, oh, she did that song, didn't you? I'm like, no, she didn't. God. But yeah, no, this is going to be her covering the Elton John classic, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Which, beforehand, I don't feel like I know.
Which is crazy. I'm sure you've heard it. I'm sure it'll ring bells.
Right.
Just in lifetime, just because it's a very, very popular song.
And Elton John has been around forever.
Right. It's one of those songs you can't help but hear.
Right.
Kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody. Maybe not to that level, but still very good, very classic song. And it's going to be her doing it live.
That's cool.
Which is great. Which means, yeah, I mean, Laurie and really most of our amazing fans, they seem to know that we really enjoy live music versus the studio.
Well, because it's harder to pull stuff off live than it is in a studio.
Exactly.
So actual talent has to shine through.
I could sound like Jimi Hendrix, in a studio.
Right?
A couple $1,000 studio in Los Angeles, you could make me sound like whoever I wanted to sound like.
They absolutely could.
But yeah, no, I am very excited for this. Really
I am
see
too.
what Sarah can do.
I don't mind good pop music. So, let's get into this.
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm. Should have listened to my old man. No, you can't hold me forever.
Yep, I've heard this.
Didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny back-toed. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. So what do you think you'll do then? I bet they shoot down your plane. It'll take you a couple of vodka and tonics to get you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you on the ground. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dark and my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. Goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny back-toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies. I finally decided my future lies. I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road.
Wow.
It really showed off how dynamic her voice was. The intro and the outro being so low, and then just how powerful that second go through the chorus there. Fucking A.
Dude, I got new respect for Sarah B.
She's got pipes, man. She can sing.
Yeah, she absolutely can. And I like how it started, like you mentioned, it started slow and it built, and then, you know, it's kind of that somber outro, very melancholy on the outro there as well. I did not know that she could sing as good as this. I am impressed, 100%.
Yeah. I guess I kind of hoped that she could, you know, being a judge on the sing-off. You know, I really hope she wasn't just one of those studio people who, you know, just got famous because somebody in the studio made them famous.
Like Kesha?
Right. But it's really cool, yeah, to be able to see her do this live. It almost makes me want to go back and rewatch that, like, Waitress little bit there, just to kind of see that and get the newfound appreciation. And yeah, what a cool, really bare bones setup for her concert too. Just her, a microphone, and a piano, and fucking 1,000 people.
Yeah, and I think what I really appreciated is when it would span across the audience, just the different demographics that were so into it. You know, the young, the old, the men, the women, like everybody was vibing in that moment.
It's true. There's one dude who kept drinking a bottle of water and just eyeballing the camera. So whenever like his part of the crowd got shown, I just always locked eyes with him. If you guys saw him, let me know down in the comments.
Right.
That I wasn't just out of my effing mind.
He's like, I see you.
But yeah, no, that was really cool. That would be really actually kind of fun to see her live.
It would be.
Considering it is just that. Like, as I've gotten older, you know, the big stage shows are really cool, but I love the little intimate settings.
I do. I can't do mosh pits anymore.
Yeah, I'm definitely too old for mosh pits. I never really liked mosh pits when I was younger, though.
Right.
I was never a violent person. Just let me listen to the music. I don't want to slam into people and get, you know, pushed to the ground.
Even when I still go to rock shows, like, I'll maybe do one song in the pit if I'm really feeling it, but I tend to kind of hang out upstairs and just kind of observe, you know, and appreciate the music now versus
just use it as a soundtrack to beat people up.
Yes! You lose so much when you're in a mosh pit. Plus, I don't like getting pushed on and sweaty and...
It's gross.
It is gross.
It's gross. Plus, it's how the corona spreads.
Social distancing.
That's right, social distancing. So yeah, mosh pits, not good for that.
No, not at all.
For that at all.
But there's no mosh pits to be had for months to come.
It's true. It's true. But yeah, no, that was really cool. I can't think of a show that personally I have seen that is just like that, where it's just one person and a piano. So normally it's a bigger group. Maybe she did have a band for other parts of it, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Where they just all, you know, they went out to, you know, go smoke a cigarette and Sarah just kind of covered for 5-6 minutes.
Right. You know what? I really can't think of when I went to just see one person small and intimate like this either.
It's been a very long time.
It has.
If ever. But yeah, I would definitely be interested in seeing Sarah live after this.
I'd go check
just
it out.
from that.
Honestly.
Just from this one performance.
Right. And we're about it too. If it's something we enjoy, we will buy tickets.
Heck yeah, you got to support the artists.
Yes.
You need to support your favorite artists.
So, again, Sarah Bareilles with the Elton John cover, which I did know. You're right.
I figured you did.
There's no way that I couldn't know that song.
Right.
It just
so many movies
right.
and stuff, and it's everywhere.
But yeah, thank you again to our awesome patron, Laurie P, for the suggestion. Knocked it out the park yet again.
As always.
As always. So yeah, we appreciate you guys watching it with us, and we will absolutely see you in the next one.